On apartment is an old man, so that's the whole tricky though.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm with Jerry.
People that smack while they eat.
Definitely psycho.
Like it's something that
So I started like when I was 15. I started hustling, trying to make some money. But I started
saying that y'all know about these benches, but she didn't say benches.
No, she said it.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Apartment 4A. E-Kales, I think it's just me and you, brother. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Dynamic duo.
I know, man. We back at it. You know,
hold it down.
Holding it down best we can.
Yes, sir. P.O.P.
I was just about to say P.O.P. Holding it down. Hope everybody having a good day today, man. We just officially made it out of October. Halloween was good, man. What you do for Halloween? Y'all do anything special?
Nothing special specifically on Halloween. My youngest was sick, so she been at home past 3 days. The oldest, they had like a little trick-or-treat thing at school. Last week at dance, they got to dress up and got some candy, and then it feel like so long ago. But really, early in October, we went to Great Wolf Lodge, and they had they little trick or treat stuff going on. So they got to dress up then and get candy. So the candy been flowing, Halloween or not. But all we did was carve a pumpkin, carve the dope pumpkin. Put a picture of it on Facebook. We something like a professional with that. But yeah, as far as actual trick or treating, we did none.
I feel you. Well, we got out there, man. We hooked up with one of the local families here from the preschool. You know, we was in preschool last year. And we got a chance to get out there and trick or treat out here where I'm at. You know, we kind of rule a lot of acres out here, so we don't get a chance to really get out here and trick or treat. But he had a blast, man. He was Miles Morales. And so he got a chance. He said he didn't want to just be Spider-Man. He wanted to be my house.
Yeah, want to be the black one.
Yeah, he wanted to be one that looked like me.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody ain't got that growing up, man.
That's right. Everybody had it.
What a time to be alive, man.
Oh, man. We got out there. It was so funny. We got out there, and it was like 12 Ninja Turtles. Everybody was Ninja Turtles.
I forgot. Yeah, they hot too. Yeah.
And I was like, man, we had a Ninja Turtles outfit. We could have, if we had got the memo, we could have been a Ninja Turtle too.
Oh yeah.
But it was all good, man. We got plenty of candy. He had a blast, and it was all good. JP, what's going on, brother? What y'all do for Halloween?
Well, one of my daughters had a basketball game. My other daughter went to work. Then my other daughter took my son out trick-or-treating. So, like you said, he was Spider-Man, but he wasn't Miles. That joker was Peter Parker.
hey, that's fine.
So
we've been Peter Parker, folks. I can't hate on you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but we had a blast. Everybody got a lot of candy. A lot of candy was shared today at school. So, you know.
Yeah, man. You know, this is the second Halloween holiday, November 1st. All candy is 50 to 70% off. So for those adults who didn't go out there or not out there taking their kids' candy, get you a bag. You know, it's probably $3.
Oh yeah,
your whole bag. But man, it was fun though, man. Halloween, you know, it gets a bad rap. I know a lot of people get into, oh man, y'all out there doing this, doing that. I'm like, man, you know, we ain't out here conjuring no witches or demons or nothing like that. It's just innocent fun, man. You know, they dressed up as superheroes. I mean, ain't nobody out here with no Ouija board or nothing like that.
Hey man, I saw a meme that perfectly summed up that whole approach to life, right? It was a meme where basically somebody died and they went to heaven, and Jesus was at the gates, and he was calling the angels over, like, "Hey, yeah, this the one I was telling you about. Yeah, hey, do the thing you was doing that you thought was gonna protect you." And it was like, okay, and they like started waving the crystal around the sage, and they always laughing at him, like, "You think that's gonna protect you, cuz? You think that you got that, like, that's gonna give you that kind of power? Like, it might help you emotionally,
Right.
but that ain't gonna do nothing, man." The same thing. It's more about the intent versus the actual ability to do something. So if you ain't out there, worshiping no devils, man, dressing up, it's just dress up, man.
It's just dress up. It's harmless fun, man.
Yeah.
You can't get caught up. And the thing is, man, we had a lady tell us, because we had like a um little witch that had a bowl that was
Hmm.
just holding candy. It didn't want to make no noise, wasn't no lights on it. It was just a small statue holding a bowl with candy in it. Oh
Hmm.
no, we don't do that type of stuff around here. Yeah, we Christians, you gotta get that stuff out of here. And I get what she's saying, the whole pagan and all that stuff about it. But I'm like, well, ma'am, the Christmas tree and the lights and stuff don't have nothing to do with Christmas. I mean, but you still put it up there. The Easter
So,
bunny don't have nothing to do with Easter, but you be buying Easter baskets.
hey,
You be buying
tell it.
clothes to be Easter clean.
Hey, and
But
look, the Easter Bunny that stole more credit for the season
right.
between him and Santa Claus. They doing the real damage out here.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Shoot.
You out here telling your child you better go to bed or Santa Claus ain't coming.
I'm telling you.
But
Shoot.
somebody put on a Halloween costume, everybody going ahead.
Oh yeah.
What you say,
You
JP?
did.
I know Santa real. Leave Santa alone, man. Santa, they're working now. They getting close to it. Don't talk about my jolly Saint Nicholas.
I
Hey
feel you,
man,
bro. Look, I will say this about Santa Claus. My son called Santa Claus out last year. So he opened all his gifts. He was happy, excited. About 2 days later, he come in the room and go, "Oh, Daddy, I didn't get no gifts from Santa Claus." I was like, "What you talking about, man? You got a whole bunch of gifts. Santa was real nice. He got you a whole bunch of stuff." He said, No. I got gifts from Mama, Daddy, from Auntie.
exactly.
I ain't no gift said Santa Claus.
Hey. Hey, give credit where it's due. Tip your hat to him, be like, "Well, time to tell you something, son."
Hell, my son was having that. He was like, they did not say from Santa Claus.
Now, why y'all
That's
didn't put
funny.
from Santa Claus?
Well, shoot, we ain't look. He been here. He was 5 at that point. We ain't had no problem. The other 5.
Shoot, I'm telling you, ain't no kid ever
He
asked.
can read now.
Hey,
Look,
when you get the presents, you go, "This is from so and so. This was from whoever." He was listening. Like, ain't nobody say this from Santa Claus.
hey man, that mean you teaching them right, man. He considering who's stuff coming from. Normally,
Yeah.
kids get a present, you can't even get the whole name out before they start hitting the wrapping paper. Like this is from whatever.
He wasn't having that, but he was a little upset. He was like, "Santa Claus didn't bring me nothing."
He's like, Santa got
I
to
had
pull
to
his
tell
weight.
him Santa Claus told me what to go get, and I just put my name on it. My bad.
Hey, you better than me. I'm like, well, son, let me talk to you.
Oh, it didn't work. He did not. He did not go for that. I was like, "Well, we'll be sure that Santa Claus brings you something."
You need to put a disclaimer on this show, Rod. Anybody that got kids under the age of 7.
Say, childhood shall be ruined.
Hey, childhood, you better not talk to my child. He gonna tell you. Santa Claus ain't bring you nothing.
I was like, you send them out. You send them out to destroy the kids remotely.
Cedric can tell you straight up. I hope he'll tell each children that when we get to December and they all talking about Santa Claus, this he was like, "Santa Claus bring y'all nothing. Your mom and dad brought you that."
Hey, you about to put the word out.
all the kindergartens gonna be upset.
Mhm.
Santa be like, what?
Y'all phone gonna be ringing off the hook. Like, why did little Joey tell me that I'm Santa Claus?
I mean,
Tell me that he know where all the gifts come from.
did you not purchase them?
I'm telling you. Now, hold on now. Did he lie? He ain't lie.
I mean,
He ain't gonna be mad. It's gonna
be
happen
mad
sooner
if-
or later.
somebody's gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Wait, well, don't wave your hand at me, JP. You better tell your homeboy get down here.
Mhm.
Bullies, y'all are bullies.
Man, whatever. Santa Claus better get that money right.
I'm telling you. Especially with this inflation, he ain't getting no credit this year.
Ain't none at all.
What? Well,
When
see,
was Santa
mine.
Go ahead, JP.
Now I'm lagging bad, I believe.
No, well, we hear you fine. It's just when you talk,
okay.
it don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your video a little behind your audio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm on my fifth phone right about now, so I apologize. So the other
You
folk got
did.
broke.
I remember the last time you got a phone, broke it the same day. I don't know how you did that.
Oh yeah. We just happy you got a phone, man.
Yeah, I just needed to talk and just really just talk and get these messages out. But long story short, my it was I always enjoyed being Santa Claus because let my kids see about Santa Claus and let them be excited about it. Because like I said, I don't care about getting the praise and the glory behind it. It just just seeing them have some type of imagination and excitement and joy. But one night, my middle daughter, she been ruining it ever since. She caught me bringing that stuff in, and she ain't never let that down, man. Gosh almighty. But so that's how she found out about the old Saint Nick, man. And she told my baby girl. My baby girl told my older girl, and so they started having these conspiracy theories behind my back, and
They were gonna take you out, man. You messed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it wasn't Santa that didn't get us what we wanted. It was you. Can't believe you, Daddy.
Well, see, what we used to do was I thought was unique, because I kind of picked it up from my mama and my daddy. We'll make them write to Santa, and we'll make them mail it off. Or we'll let them go put it in the mailbox. We'll put it in the mailbox. Well, as soon as you put it in the mailbox, when your mail person come, we'll get the letters and go back and look at it, and then go get what they, we'll have a realistic opinion on what to get them. And it always made Christmas special.
I said I was gonna we hosting Thanksgiving dinner up here. And so I said I was gonna actually think about doing that for all the grandkids to come up on my wife's side, was to sit them all at the table with some Christmas coloring sheets and like a Santa list, and have everybody write down what they want, color Thanksgiving picture, just to get out of the watching TV or just running, kind of sit them down. And that way all the parents will know, hey, this is what my child wants. And I'm gonna get them to write down like 4, maybe 5 things. The parents may get 2 of them, but like at least for me, Uncle Rod need to know what you want, because I be out here trying to scratch my head. I don't know what you want.
Oh yeah, I get the same thing in a minute.
I know. And so I said I was gonna try to do something like that. I think that would be helpful. That's great though, JP, man. I might have to fake send off a letter.
Yeah. So it's funny you say that, because the past couple of years we've been somewhere where like there's like a Santa mailbox or something, and they'll have the kids write down what they want and put it in the mailbox. I ain't never thought about having to do it here, so we can actually see what they write down.
Yeah.
Because asking them what they want, they give us 100,000 things, man. Everywhere you look, they advertising. Yeah. So getting to write down like 1 or 2 things, 3 or 4, that's a good idea.
Well, see, and we didn't put a limit to what they we didn't put a limit to what they could write because we just told them to just tell us what what you want write to Santa. And when me and my wife did, we never looked at it until we said, "All right, let's go Christmas shopping. Let's go and
Mhm.
buy our kids stuff." And
Mhm.
just to see, because it gave us excitement and joy and made us say curse words as well. But it was, but it's fun to see their imagination and to see. I mean, it just made Christmas special, because like as parents, what we get gifts, but we don't get you know, the the exciting kickbacks and smiles. Everybody expected to
Mhm.
get that. So to
Right.
see
Right.
what they're saying and to see how they're writing and see how they're thinking and to hear the words that they're saying in them letters, man, it was just, I'm telling you, man, it made, I was happy for Christmas. I
Mhm.
was
Good.
angry after Christmas, but prior to it, I mean, because like all of them was able to get like 10 gifts apiece,
Yeah.
because of what they wrote. So
That's what's up. So for those out there watching, we just talked about getting out of Halloween, going into Thanksgiving, Christmas coming. Put down some of the tricks of the trade. How do you get your kids or niece and nephews to find out what they want for Christmas? I know simply can ask them, but let us know what y'all do out there and how you convince the little ones to tell you what they want, man. That you never know what you might find out there. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's funny that we don't really consider the holidays to start until November, but I don't know why we don't include Halloween because it's still a holiday and it like bounces right into everything. Halloween happened, everybody knows Thanksgiving is next, Christmas is coming. It's like 15 Santa Claus is out. The who is that? Salvation Army Bell is about to start coming out. You know,
Look, Halloween barely getting the shine. They had Halloween candy on sale last week.
yeah, I know, I know.
I was like, dang. I saw somebody with Christmas decorations for sale in August.
Yes.
I was like, we just ain't even putting no respect. I mean, we didn't wait till the season get here. I
Mm,
understand not waiting till December, but it's hot.
yeah. I
It's
tell
100
my
degrees
wife
outside.
all the time, in October, she started watching Christmas movie on Hallmark. And I'd be like, you just so disrespectful.
Bro, no respect.
all these holidays, Halloween, Columbus Day, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, y'all watching Christmas movie. They be watching them in like Hallmark do this whole thing, Christmas in July. Like you ain't even let the fourth have the fourth no more. Y'all so
Bro,
disrespectful.
gotta get you buying, man. Get you in the
it,
buying,
it, it
spending spirit.
it's a house around the corner that got Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Halloween all up in the yard at one time. So you got the Christmas lights that surround the front yard, right? And then it goes to the sidewalk. So, but on the right of the sidewalk, you have Halloween. You got your Jasons, your Shreks, and the mask and stuff. The other side of the
Mhm.
sidewalk, you got the turkeys, the Thanksgiving, you got the pilgrims, and all that good stuff. And then the house, you got the wreaths, the mistletoe, and everything. I just said 2023, and people are confused now. We don't even know
Hey,
what season we in.
no. That daddy said, I ain't doing this but one time. All
Oh
this
yeah.
stuff going out, I ain't gonna be changing this every 2 weeks. Y'all gonna get it all.
And the funny thing is, I just realized I didn't know that you could pay people to put up Christmas lights.
Oh
And
man.
so I got a homie who was like, "Oh yeah, man, I got a little guy I pay every year. He come, he bring the lights, he put them up, and then uh, let's say December 26th, he roll up, take the lights down, and I tell him see you next year." So I didn't even think about somebody doing that because my next door neighbor, she have like, this how you know it's bad. We was walking by her house, and my oldest, she 8, she was looking at her yard, and she was like, she just has too much going on. But when the kids say that about your house, you got a whole lot going on, man.
Too much going on.
But she got Halloween decorations out, like all through her yard and signs and like ghosts, all that stuff, like in the front yard, back everywhere. So I was imagining this dude like, hey man, I got one go. That's all I can afford.
See,
What can you do? He like, I give you a little Halloween, give you a little Christmas, put a little Thanksgiving over here, man. One flat rate. Okay,
yeah.
do me.
And what I do is, on November 1st, I come get the Halloween stuff.
Yeah. Every time a holiday hit, I come get you
stuff.
cleaned up, man.
Yeah. So that Saturday after Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving on Thursday, we're gonna give you Friday because it just, but on Saturday, I'll wipe that out. You be full blown Christmas.
Oh yeah. You be ready to go. Yeah, that's funny, man. There's so many ways to make money.
No, man. It's all about convenience. In a way that if I don't have to do it, somebody will pay for it.
Oh yeah.
But one thing too, I don't know if y'all seen it, but in November, this is also No Shave November. I don't know if anybody plan on doing it. I do it all the time. So it's No Shave November, and we're raising awareness for men's health. So, if you want to join in it, please do. Starting today, as you see, the patches are coming in. I'll be here.
That'll be my excuse.
I'm going to get a haircut Saturday.
I was thinking about another No Something November. And I was like, well,
I'm not doing that.
That ain't for me. But then you just reminded me of No Shave November.
Yeah,
like, I kind of do that almost anyway.
That other one ain't gonna work for me. I can't. I'm 30 days. I gotta get them back.
Keep it PG.
I'm trying to flunk that one tonight.
I feel you.
Shoot.
Coach already told us keep it PG. We can go 13 as long as we.
Oh yeah. You say which PG?
Nah, keep it PG.
Yeah, it's PG, man.
Nah, not even 13 too rough. 13 too rough. Vivid thoughts. Vivid thoughts.
Hey, you right, man. PG-13, they have some wild stuff on there.
They do. Most of prime time television is PG-13.
They be wild.
And they be wild and that.
I be watching stuff. I be able to look at my kids' account. Like, what you watching? Did you turn the kids rating off?
Yeah, I said all the time. This is
Y7. Like they just jumped this man. It's Y7. What happened to no cartoon violence? Something.
We didn't have that in our day either. We had all the violence in our cartoon. That doggone Roll Runner was beating the hell out of that coyote.
Hey, let them have it repeatedly.
What's the dude that was shooting the off of Looney Tunes? Yo, Sam. Boy, keep it 12 gauge low.
Him and Elmer Fudd.
I was like Elmer Fudd. That's what you think
Elmer
about.
Fudd had that 12 gauge, boy.
Hey, only saving grace, they couldn't hit the side of a bomber.
Yep. Elmer Fudd come out there. Shh, I'm hunting rabbits. Come to put them down, boy.
Oh yeah. They hit nothing.
And it's funny because he got a 12 gauge. He can't shoot from afar. He gotta get right up on the rim.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he had to have his track shoes on every day.
Sneak up on that rabbit. He had a pow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The good old days.
Oh yeah. I hear they supposed to be bringing the Animaniacs back.
Yeah, they brought them back already.
Tiny Toon.
Tiny Toon.
Tiny Toon.
Man.
So did you hear the story about Tiny Toon? This is a conspiracy theory about Tiny Toons. So Tiny Toons, okay, yeah, y'all get a kick out of this. JP, you know Tiny Toons, huh? Okay.
For his time.
So
Too young for that.
Tiny Toons, they said Tiny Toons represent millennials because Tiny Toons were, if you think about what it was a show about cartoons going to college to learn how to be Looney Tunes. And they were being taught by the Looney Tunes. Okay.
Hmm.
You know, think about it. I mean, it was. They were in school. They all went to what, animated high or animated university or something, animated
Yeah.
university or whatever. And so they
Okay.
were learning how to be Looney Tunes. You know, it was the two bunnies, the mini Tasmanian devil, the duck, and all. Okay. And so they are learning, but they never really truly graduate, or they graduate and they season just pretty much ends and the Looney Tunes take over or just go back to being regular Looney Tunes. You know, when the season
Hmm.
ended, you never saw those characters transition into Looney Tunes. They
Yeah.
just kind of went away. So
Yeah.
the comparison was, we all went to school. We all told we had to go to school, get your degree, whatever. You know, you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
make all this money, and you get
Mm-hmm.
you get your degree, you go in the workforce, and all of the people who told you to do this are still there. They're not leaving. They don't
Yeah.
go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Come into
Yeah.
the
They don't hand
workforce.
over.
You working for all of them. Ain't no passing it down or nothing, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
And then you eventually, they stay so long that the next generation is coming. And where are you?
Yeah,
Still trying to get there.
yeah, this is.
Yep.
They got us.
They got us good. I'm hard to send y'all the video, man. When I watched it, I was like, wow. That was crazy.
Like, dang, that's
That is
accurate.
deep. That is.
Crazy, man. They Tiny Toons is millennials. We literally are spinning our wheels because we just did what the last generation told us.
Yep.
They never got their own episode.
They never left. Think about it. You know, if you look at it at this time, what, boomers are starting to retire.
Mm-hmm.
You know, boomers have worked for a long time. I know they're older, but they work for a very long time.
Yeah. I shared something on Facebook today. Talk about all the boomers. They doing their happy dances now because they selling their houses for millions of dollars that they bought for like 12 cents and 7 raspberries 30 years ago. And I was like, man, if that ain't so true. You know, they say in the past 3 years, the price of houses done doubled.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, it ain't hard. Like, I think we moved 3 years ago, and I saw the lady that bought our house, resold it, damn near for double what we bought it for.
I believe, man, these people, I've known people who bought houses, they sold their house for basically double, a little bit more, and bought land and built a new house, and they out of no money because people were desperate. I don't know. You know, I understand what COVID did to the economy and everything, but it's like on houses and cars, they act like they disappeared.
Well, cars, it was a deficit. Like, manufacturers really stopped making cars because they, supply chain stuff.
Right.
I don't know what happened with houses.
But because
houses went crazy.
Semiconductors and whatnot, and I get that part of it, but I'm not saying it was a lot of them there, but they were there. It just, they were like, oh, we can't get no semiconductors. $20,000 for all of them. It was like,
oh yeah, they was marking them up like crazy. Yeah, it's coming back around though, because all them cars that was sitting waiting on parts, they shipping.
They shipping now.
They hitting a lot and they sitting.
Right, because nobody had that type of money. Then for houses, they went up so much because lumber went up so much. I mean, when COVID first happened, man, I built a storage room. 2x4s were $1.02 a piece. $1.02. that first couple of months. Cause I went in there and I bought like $125 worth of 2x4s, built my storage room.
Like you bought all of them.
Yeah, I did. I bought them all. I came in that day. I want all of them on the shelf. I bought them all. And we went back like 6 months later just to kind of get an idea. Them 2x4 at that time were like $4 a piece. They had went up $3. And then we went back like a year later just to see them 2x4s was $650.
Hey, well, they got me even worse. I built a little rig, a little sim racing rig out of wood. I bought probably 4 2x4s, a couple of like other little pieces of wood, $80. The 2x4 was $8 or something a piece.
That's
for a
crazy,
2x4.
man.
Outrageous. But everything was going through the roof. I remember talking to the project manager for our house, and he was just it was lucky we didn't like just hire out and build ourselves, because they was having to eat so much cost. He said that the conduit that they put like the electrical cables in on the ground and stuff, he said that went from like, what did he say? It went from like $10 for like 6 feet to like almost $60
That's
for
crazy.
6 feet, just because they couldn't get. He's like, that's the conduit. He's like, every piece and part like was going through the roof, and they was having to eat so much cost. And I was like, man, that's rough.
When
So we'll be closing. Because I'm locked in, because we'll be close.
It's crazy that you're saying it, because we was in the same process. We started building our church right before COVID hit, right? And we took out a loan, but it was mostly we was gonna buy the material and just bring different subcontractors in and build it. So as soon as we got started, we bought the lumber, got everything going, boom, COVID hits, everything shuts down. The one of the subcontractors contacted us and told us, they said, man, God was with y'all, because if y'all had waited until now when COVID hit, the price that you pay for lumber jumped times 10. So if we built a church, let's just say it's probably, let's say $600,000, we built it for 3, which is a blessing. And but after the lumber, we were able then to go and buy what they already had in stock. So we weren't hit with the up cost of them so man, I'm telling you, man, it was crazy, but hindsight 2020, everybody want to shoot the pastor. But now when you look back, I'm glad he kind of pushed it, because looking at the housing market, looking at everything now, this is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be $1 million church for long, man.
Right.
Yeah, like poor little West Point, you cannot get a quality house like 2,500 square feet under $300,000. In West Point population ain't even over $200,000. That's ridiculous. So it's man, this is crazy.
Yeah, man, dollars don't mean nothing no more, man. It's I mean, even dollar store ain't hitting the way it used to.
Right.
I feel so old complaining about this.
Cause it went up $1.25.
Bruh. Like chips, man.
Oh.
Bag of, it ain't nothing to go in the store and see a bag of chips be $6.
Yeah.
For one bag, $6.
Yeah.
$7. Like I just look at them like, I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone.
25 cents bag of chips are like 50 cents in some places. Some places they 65 cents. Yeah, and the most expensive place they're $1. And you be like, man, you be a quarter. Not $1.
You can't get it. I don't think it's nothing in the store you can get for less than $1.
What's
like
up?
mints, candy, like unless they got some loose cough drops or something.
Well, the 5 piece chewing gum, like Winterfred juice fruit, I think they like
Hmm.
50 cents or 75 cents or something like that. When they used to
They,
be
they
like a quarter.
Yeah.
yeah, they at least 75 cents if they ain't $1.
I
I
missed
had
that
to,
mess. What Quinn said?
Quentin said he didn't know you was the head coach of his old high school. And then he said, "What's up, fellas? What's up, Quentin? Thank you for joining us." Yeah, yeah.
what
Coaches up there coaching them Falcons.
up?
Don't shoot me, Quinn. Don't shoot me. Tweet by
Oh
tomorrow,
man.
Quinn. Holler at me.
Yeah, man.
um, but it is wild, man. Things has gone up the way that it has, but it's one of those things that I've always said. As much as we get older, we complain about prices and stuff, especially in a place like Mississippi. We gonna buy it anyway. Like,
Mhm.
gas was one of those things. Everybody, oh, when gas get to this much, I'm gonna buy a bike. When gas get to this much, we gonna carpool. But in
Mhm.
Mississippi, we not walking friendly, we not bike riding friendly. Like, you buy
Oh
a
no.
bike, you can't ride to work. Ain't no,
Oh yeah.
you stay too far. You
Man, I
gonna
used to
buy
hate
gas
that in
anyway.
Hattiesburg, man. I like, man, I wouldn't even need no car, especially if you stay on campus. And they had like
Yeah,
a decent bus system. You wouldn't need
yeah.
no car.
You wouldn't need no car.
Cause all you going to the now Hattiesburg crazy, but back then, yeah, Hattiesburg, where you going? From campus to the mall,
Yeah, you ain't going
campus to
that
Best
far.
Buy. You ain't
Yep.
going that many places, man. Shoot, now Hattiesburg, doggone Las Vegas almost.
They growing, man. They growing like why, and everywhere in Mississippi, or across the South, you know,
Mm-hmm.
all these little towns and states across the South are growing. But unless you was in something the size of Atlanta or Houston, New Orleans, it
Mm-hmm.
ain't no bus system or ain't no riding a bike or nothing. So
Yep.
much we complain about this stuff, you gonna buy that gas.
Oh yeah, they called our bluff on it. We talked all that noise. Yeah, get $3 a gallon. We ain't you gonna go to the pump.
And buy
Then you
that
gonna
gas.
complain a little bit louder, but you going to the pump just like everybody else.
Like everybody else.
But
And other
see,
side, I
but
can see it. Go
y'all,
ahead.
now y'all remember when it was 83, 85 cents?
Yep.
Because like, I mean, you never took it. Well, me, myself personally, when gas was like that, I never took it to the mind of, I'm like, you just buying gas. But when it got to, like you said, we was at Southern Miss, it was like 197. And then I'm having to drive back and forth from home. I said, God, dog,
Oh
this
yeah.
was crazy, ridiculous. I mean, I love to see 197 now.
Bro,
Right.
shoot. You start making plans around your whole trip, your whole route. Like, yeah, man, because back then it didn't matter how much gas was, you put 20 on it. Yeah, you
Right.
ride
Right.
for
Back
you
then,
ride for a week. Now you put 20 on it, man.
they
As
laugh
soon as you
at
get to the house, your light back on. Like 20. Like, what kind of disrespect?
you. Right. And it's crazy, man, that it just kind of moves so fast, but it is what it is.
Yep. I was about to say I feel old complaining about it, but it's just gonna go up. That's all
It
it do.
is. And you gonna buy it and be mad about it. And it's funny, I wonder what people said about it when gas was 60 cents a gallon, or you know what I mean?
Oh, bro. I can't even imagine. Like I hear stories. Like my wife folks, they they older in their 70s, and they talk about when stuff used to be a nickel or a dime, and you hear stories like that. But to just talk to somebody who like was around during that time, and like they go buy gas just like we do now, and like I couldn't imagine that type of junk. Like a bag of chips used to be a dime
A dime.
or
And
a
now they
quarter.
paying $1.
I ain't talking about the little. There
Yeah,
was
you
a
talking about the
there was a
yeah,
quarter when we was little.
yeah,
When they was little, a bag of chips, a
yeah,
quarter, 50 cents, something like that. And
yeah,
this thing went up, doggone 20 times. I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. 20 times that, right.
yeah,
I remember going to little country stores out there, in Church Hill. It's out there about Feds, Adam County and whatnot. And man, you could buy like lemon heads. They were like a nickel, a dime,
Mm-hmm.
or you could buy the little what's that double bubble gum? It was like a quarter,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and they had it on the shelf in the little buckets. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this
yeah,
used to be like a dime, a nickel dime for them little double bubble
yeah.
pieces of gum.
Now they probably 50 cents.
Sure, they make $100 off that bucket now.
Sure.
Shoot. And the thing is, they take that 100 and can't do hardly nothing with it.
Yeah, it can't buy another thing of gum. I made $100. I can't buy nothing.
Yeah, I'll tell you, like in the grocery store, like man, I remember shopping for groceries at what was that Southern Miss, man, being there $20. I eat for the week, give me some noodles, give me some bread, sandwich, meat. You got variety. Now you're going to go to $100. I guess I can get like a couple meals. That's it. I don't know what we're gonna do the rest of the week.
I haven't been to Walmart. If I go to Walmart and buy more than 2 items, it's $100.
No,
it's $100.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't. Like, I go to Walmart, it don't matter. And I ain't talking about like Kroger. Don't even get me started on them. If I go to Kroger to buy anything, I'm gonna spend $100. Because you get in there and be like, well, I need this, I need that. Next thing you know, you don't buy 10 items and ain't none of them, 10 for 10.
Bruh, look, a bag of chips and dip, you gonna need something on a 10. You get them $10, you gonna need to put something with it to walk out the store with it and not be stealing.
Right.
That's a snack. That ain't even a whole meal. You ain't bought no bruh, a pack of chicken breasts. A pack of chicken breasts, $10, $12. You can't to put together a whole meal. We shop at, we call it Publix, but y'all call it Publix.
Publix.
You talk about somewhere where $100 don't mean nothing, bruh. It's even when you trying to eat, healthy or whatever. The last thing you want to do is start touching stuff that ain't food. You start going to get tissue, paper towels, paper plates, and all that. Man, you gonna demolish your whole wallet up in there.
Well, see, I'm wondering, were you getting 3 or 4 meals for less than $100, Eric? Were you shopping for your groceries?
Well, the snack, the snack was one meal. So that's chips and dip, $10. Some meat,
man.
But I eat ramen noodles. I make my own. I'm fancy with my noodles. I make my own broth. I don't use the little packet, but I still be rocking the ramen noodles. We do Taco Tuesday, and Ashley, she do the grocery shopping, but I still, if whatever she come home with, I eat it. I don't even make no special requests. I'm like, hey, I understand it's rough out there on grocery streets.
We do our budget. We do our budget, once a month. Go back and look, y'all. Just go back and look at y'all talk about your wives and look at it. Look how much you budget your daily living, and how much more than than your average bill. Everybody kind of getting away from cable. Everybody getting away from the home phone. But if you average your monthly daily living, just groceries and daily utensils, look how much more it is, more than your light bill, your gas bill, as well as your cell phone bill. Look at it, and you're gonna be like, WTF.
Oh yeah, I'd have been there, man. Look, we felt it. So this past summer was our first time having both girls at home. Cause my youngest, thank God we pulled her out of daycare to get ready for pre-K last May. Cause I was like, them daycare bills hidden. We can go ahead and pull her out in May and, take that, do something else. We send them to a couple summer camps and stuff like that. Man, if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have been able to afford to feed them. Yeah. At home all day, every day, the whole summer.
It go fast, man. That stuff.
Bro, that grocery bill was ridiculous.
Look, I understand. I said the same thing. But even with that, sending them to school now, trying to do the right thing and not cheat the government and get them free lunches.
Oh yeah, they was slanging them for a while. We never did the. Did we do the? No, we didn't do the free lunch because actually
Wait
I
a
was
minute.
making sure they had. At least my youngest. I mean my oldest. She was in school doing the free lunch stuff, but she always bought like Lunchables or whatever for lunch.
Man, that stuff it go fast, man. You look up and be like, $100 for this, $20 for that. I mean, and it's so funny. We talk about it all the time, but we ain't never consistent. Me and my wife sit down, like you said, JP, and look at the budget. Like, man, if we stop eating lunch,
Yeah.
just save some freaking money.
Oh yeah, we
Something
definitely
that you
eat the
need to live
majority
on
of
in
ours.
life.
Yeah, we definitely eat a lot of our money, man. For real.
It's like, man, it's
Like,
just wild how much every little thing is now. You can only, I don't care who you are, you can only eat so many 4 for 4s. I mean,
oh yeah.
eventually you be like, hey man, I gotta have something else. This ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I need a little something. Change the pace. Eat too many 4 for 4s, start sweating every time you eat a chicken nugget.
You know what I'm saying? And
Hey,
man. Go ahead.
not to change the subject, but what's up with your boy Brett Favre and Shannon Sharp in the lawsuit, baby? Is it a win for the Sharp or a win for the Favre, baby?
I don't know who gonna win that. Because the thing is, Brett Favre is suing them for defamation or whatnot. The thing is, the only way Shannon Sharp can win really is if he prove he did it.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
they really ain't proved that Brett Favre did anything. And so I don't know what he gonna do.
Stall till they do, I guess.
I think it's a defamation that Brett Favre he done paid back like over $1 million back to the welfare system.
Yeah.
But I think Shannon Sharp is trying to. I don't know. I might be wrong about it, but I think Brett Favre is saying Shannon Sharp had no reason talking about his case, and I think that's what he's trying to sue him on to get more money from Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, he was gonna sue Pat McAfee as well, but he dropped the charges. I guess Pat McAfee kind of, what did he do? Apologize or something like that. So he dropped the charges. But I was man, it's wild. Now that we talking about sports and these guys, we'll ask you, JP. Me and Eric had mentioned it a little bit before we got on. What about your boy Dwight Howard?
What'd he do besides him being gay?
Well, he getting sued too. There's a guy in Atlanta that's saying that he was sexual assaulted by him and another guy posing as a woman. And so,
oh man, that ain't funny, but
no, say that again. I think I got this earwax in my ear.
Dwight Howard's been sued for sexual assault, a lawsuit, because there's a guy in Atlanta that said that he was being sexually assaulted by him and another man dressed as a woman or posing as a woman. So,
Kobe
Dwight
said
Howard,
that he's soft.
Ahead.
No, he's just soft. SOFT. That's what Kobe said. My God, rest in peace, Black Mama. Best basketball player since Michael Jordan. Soft.
Dwight Howard said, y'all need to start worrying about where his meat is.
Exactly what he said.
That's exactly what he said. I need to start worrying about what my meat is. I was like, what, boy?
No, he did not. No, he did not say that. He did not say that. No, he did not say that.
JP.
That's what he said. Start worrying about what my meat is.
So
So he work for Arby's now. Where's the beef or some? What they? I gotta pull
Hey,
my computer up. He did not say that.
I'm
No,
gonna tell you what he
no,
did.
he
he
sure
can't
do.
be that stupid.
He
He
said
can't be
he
that
got
stupid.
him. That's what I was
How
telling
stupid
Ryan.
is the White House?
I like whoever was supposed to be advising him out here punching the air right now, like Cuba Gooding Jr. Why didn't we take his phone? Who let him have his phone?
Then who keep giving his phone back, boy? You killing me.
I'm telling you, making it hard out here. Yeah,
He
he gonna
can't
give him
be.
some money, and yeah, he gonna give him some money. They gonna go away.
Yeah, that's pretty much all's gonna happen.
Yeah,
It's 2023, baby. We just do stupid stuff in the world now.
You know, we say that. You know, Dwight, he bold enough to fight it.
oh yeah.
He bold enough to be like, I ain't giving them nothing. And
You don't want to be famous like that, Dwight.
I'm telling you, you do not want them problems.
Not at all. You sure can get canceled. And
God,
then like
dog, you sure? He ain't even had to type that much. This is a cool time to be gay. Dwight Howard. What the world? Dwight Howard finally mentioned gay. God, dog.
I ain't seen no where he actually admitted to be.
Well, I'm just reading the headlines on Google. I can't get the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm
Well,
gonna shut up.
when somebody accuse you of having, sex with the same sex, and your response is, "Don't worry about what I'm doing with my meat," the headline gonna read, "You just admitted you were gay."
Yeah, I mean, what else they supposed to think?
Yeah, that's what you said. You ain't. That's what I said. Like that boy, devoid of all PR training. I mean, that's just wild. Like all you had to do was say nothing.
Yeah, or just say no. Nah, man, I don't get down like that.
Bro, it's two wars going on. We coming up on the presidential election. It's so much other stuff that's happening. He'd have been out the news in a week.
And the crazy part about it is nobody really care if he gay. Just say that if he say yes, I'm gay, folks be like, okay, whatever. Be over.
Yeah.
But because he won't say one way or another, that's why they on him.
Exactly. Well, he just say nothing.
Yeah. He did. I don't know. The way I thought he was making pretty good money over there in China, but apparently not.
Shoot, not the way this American inflation working.
Boosie commented on this.
Oh Lord!
Now he should have enough comment.
We might have to wait for the after show to read Boosie comment.
I'm not gonna let you talk about Boosie.
Hey, Mr. Like cocaine, I'm promoting it. Mm-hmm. That's Boosie. That's what you about to read.
Go ahead and read. Man. You here now? Don't stop now.
I'm definitely not gonna read this.
He thought I was joking. That man told folks to take coke. He told folks to take cocaine in 2023, cuz.
Boots to say ain't get no worse.
Look, he's a.
All right, look, I'm gonna say the bleepity parts, okay?
You gonna be bleeping the whole time.
All right. Despite being an open-spoken critic of openly gay stars like Lil Nas X, Boosie urged Howard to come clean about his sexuality, speculating that it'll probably help, not hurt his career. In the terms of Boosie, he'll probably make more money than what he's making. He's tall. He'll be like the statue of the LGBTQ community. I would tell him to confess to the press. Stop playing. If you like it, if you like the D word, then you like the D word. This ain't 1990. You ain't gotta be banned from certain S word. Don't face the backlash. You've been talking S to all the players. Now the table's finna turn. Those guys you've been talking it's about, they got something to say. So you already confessed and saying you do what you want to do. Just go ahead and confess to the press. Get your big tall A on Capitol Hill and confess to the press, man.
Hey man,
I'm not
could you
gonna be no
imagine
more.
Boosie? I can see you over there breaking the sweat trying to translate from Boosie language to
Right.
to normal speech.
Because you know how Boosie be talking, and
I know.
you literally hear him saying this, man. It's
Oh yeah,
crazy.
man. Could y'all imagine if Boosie had like a sports show?
Oh,
Man,
sports show.
Oh
He
man,
wouldn't talk about nobody but the Saints.
that'd be crazy, man.
the Saints and his doggone baby mama and his daughter. That's it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Poor Boosie. I love some Boosie, man.
Hey,
Boosie.
one thing, he gonna have that fade till he die.
Yo, it might well now. You know, had it
Hey, that,
for
hey, that Boosie fade is gonna be how old Boosie about 50? That fade black as the night. Not a single gray in it, cause they use a whole
Boosie.
can on that
Boosie got stock in that dye with
with
that
the
Nah,
gel.
Hainging. So we need to be they need to have him on the box. Well, you too can be have your hair as dark as me. Look at this fade.
Boosie fade.
I'm just Boosie fade by Boosie.
That's wild, man.
it is.
Well, we hit
Damn,
our
it's
hour
10:30.
mark. What'd you say?
I said, damn, it's 10:30.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
it's there. It's there. We
yeah,
done
we got
made our hour mark, man, and we started a little late, so we ain't gonna hold y'all too much tonight, man. We appreciate everybody taking their time out, kicking it with us.
oh
Um,
yeah.
we are gearing up for a quick little show. November 15th. It's about blacks. I say blacks. It's about reading as millennials, but in particular, black people, and how much we read and kind of what we read and what that represents for us. And so we're gonna bring on a group called the Lit Chicks, and we're gonna kind of kick it with them and talk a little about reading. So everybody get your reading glasses on. Uh, Hopefully we learn something.
Oh yeah. By the way, the Rangers are the World Series
Oh,
champs.
they won a championship. The Rangers won a championship. I don't
Mhm.
they were playing the Phillies. Was it? Who were they?
I don't even know. I literally just saw a notification pop up. One of my homies, the Rangers are the World Series champs. I'm like, okay, I don't watch baseball, so
I
Is
figured.
is that black guy he's still the manager? The one with the Cubs and Dusty Baker. Who they manager takes Rangers?
I'm not sure. I have to look it up.
no idea.
Nah, it's definitely not him.
No.
This guy is Bruce Bochy.
Yep. Yeah, no
Mm.
idea.
Got an Italian guy now.
I will say
Yeah.
this about baseball that the untraditional teams have been winning lately. So that's kind of good for them because now anybody has a shot. But at the same time, I guess you say, if the teams that everybody want to see ain't there, ain't nobody watching. So,
Yeah. Yeah. It's always the risky run.
always.
I sent you out a little video. We get into this, but in the video, it was some ex NBA players talking about how the finals are. I mean, ex football players talking about how the playoffs are rigged. How
Not
basically they
read.
tell.
I thought they were talking about how you don't get paid for it.
So they're talking about. So it's one where they were talking about how much you get paid. How basically you get like you go from like your normal contract money.
So,
Like a guy might be making millions per game to like 30,000
Right.
a
yeah, yeah,
game
yeah.
in the playoffs. But he was talking about how no, this is NBA. They were talking
It was
about
the NBA,
how
that was
in the playoffs,
Andre,
Iguodala or whatever.
uh-huh.
Yeah, how basically like that there are certain teams that are kind of supposed to win. Certain teams
Correct.
supposed to move on, and if you're gonna go against that, you have to basically beat the
Yeah.
dog do out the other team.
Yeah, you gotta beat them.
Yeah, you can't be close because then people
right,
gonna feel like the other team still should have went.
right. You
And
got to beat them, and
if you
because the ref is gonna give you the calls to make sure that team goes where it goes. So if you
yeah
gonna win, you got to win. You got to put it
yeah
on them.
it can't be close.
Correct. You would be surprised how much politics plays into not just the professional level, college level, but also goes into high school level as well. A lot of times you hear like certain teams, like you say, certain teams. If you go to Madison County, like if I'm going to play Madison Central, I know for a fact I could be 14-0. Madison Central could be 0-14. I'm not gonna get the calls at Madison Central, and I could be an all-white team.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the nature of the beast. Same thing in the college. Alabama can play a team, and their team could be equivalent to that team, but at the end of the day, Alabama's still gonna get the Alabama calls.
Right.
Yep.
I
Which is
mean
why I will never ref.
that's true.
I mean, what you gonna do?
That's why I can't fool with that refereeing, man.
Oh yeah. I said I was gonna try to get into it, but I just ain't took the time to actually do it.
Mm-hmm. I want no parts of it. Yeah, man. Guess I find me a book to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody for taking the time to join us. We ain't gonna hold y'all up. We'll see y'all again next week. And like always, you ain't got to go home, but you gotta get up out of here. Deuces.
Peace.
Just kind of jumped out of nowhere. He was like, "Hey man, you gonna buy my CDs?" Stuck it out there, and I was like, "You still pushing CDs?
How much you pay for this? You losing money."
People that smack while they eat.
Definitely psycho.
Like it's something that
I was sitting right beside the woman. It's just that y'all eat a bitch deep.
Check us out on YouTube, and we'll be going live on Facebook next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until next time, guys, we'll holler at you. Peace.